Um, anyway, technical difficulties happen quite a bit. So, hello, my name is Brandon Elrich. My publication is Brandon Elrich is So Gay. I also have a publication called Elrich Unraveling, which has poetry and fiction in it, if you like that. Oh, there we go. Monica, I can see you now in your fancy apron. Yes. Well, actually, I wore this today because I'm doing a recipe out of this bicentennial cookbook. It looks backward to me, but hopefully you can see. Bicentennial cookbook from 1976. This year, of course, it is 50 years old. And I figured I'd wear this apron because it possibly could be from 1976 as well, or maybe earlier. It's an old one. So I thought it would be appropriate to wear that along with making this bicentennial dish. I had never heard of Ritz cracker pie before, but I talked to several other people who had. It's I know, like in a mock apple pie, you often use crackers, either maybe soda crackers or the buttered crackers, like Ritz or whatever. But this one doesn't have the same kind of spices as an apple pie does. So it's just a Ritz cracker pie. But I decided to go with the cheaper version. I'm doing great value buttery rounds. So this is a buttery round pie instead of Ritz. Buttery round cracker pie. Um, yeah. Anyway, we'll see how it turns out. There are actually two different versions of the Ritz. There are two different recipes for Ritz cracker pie. One of them has actually uses a pie crust. This one does not. So I thought I'd start off with the simpler one. This one, it looks like it's a little easier, and I don't have to make a crust. Although I'm probably going to make the other one too, the second version. Maybe I don't know. Maybe next week or something. Because I bought a whole box of crackers, and I'm not going to use them all. So might as well make another pie out of them. Um. Okay. Let's see. We're starting off with egg whites. I'm gonna beat. I'm gonna beat them. Three egg whites. Try not to get the shell in there. Oh, okay, that's enough. There we go. And I'm putting the yolks in a little dish. I'm going to put them in the fridge, and I'll add them to something else. I don't know. I may add them to a I don't know, omelet, or if I decide to make a brownie mix or something like that. And I don't really like wasting things, if at all possible. So, they're perfectly good egg yolks. So why not use them for something else, right? There's no point in just tossing them out. That's two. And what? Oh, I should have done a towel here. All right. And one more. Uh, so have you all, I might have asked this already, but have you all had Ritz cracker pie before? Or have you had mock apple pie before? Cracker pie. Oh, Monica says cracker pie sounds so weird. It does. I thought it was a little. Ugh, my laptop is dimming for some reason. Yeah, I thought it was a bit odd too. I had never heard of it, but I do remember hearing of a mock apple pie, which uses crackers. Let's see. Turn up the brightness. All right, we're done with the eggs. Oh, and by the way, preheat your oven to 350 degrees if you're using a glass pie pan, and 375 if you're using a metal one. I'm using a glass one. The only metal ones I can think of that you'd be using for a pie are that like the aluminum pie pans. But anyway, there you go. So 350 for a glass pie plate. And we're going to beat the egg whites with the baking powder, which is a half of a teaspoon. Voila. And I'm going to use my, oh, here we go. Go down a little bit for that. Use my handy dandy little mixer thing. Uh, Yeah, it's waste not, want not. I don't know if you can hear me right now because this thing is going, but takes a little while. Okay, that looks good. Oh, that took a little while, didn't it? It's a good thing I was using the electric one though, because if I were using my hand, it'd take even longer. Ashley says, "What's in a cracker pie?" Well, crackers. Which I assume would be obvious, but there's not a whole lot. It's just baking powder, sugar, crackers, walnuts, and vanilla, and of course the egg whites. So it's pretty simple. Um, oh my gosh, my grandma had a hand crank whisk, and I thought that was fancy at the time. Oh man, I can imagine doing the hand crank. That would take a while. So you beat the egg whites and the baking powder until they're stiff. And then we're gonna fold in add sugar and vanilla. Okay, so sugar and vanilla, 1 cup sugar, I noticed when I was looking at my sugar today that I'm going to have to buy more sugar, which should be an indication that maybe I should cut down on my sugar intake. All right. 1 cup sugar and a teaspoon of vanilla. Whoops. Yeah, a little more than this is a half teaspoon. So putting 2 of those, just in case you're wondering, if you're really paying attention. All right. Then, so this recipe, it says it takes 23 Ritz crackers. 23. Seems very specific, oddly specific, you know? It's like, I mean, did they test it? And they're like, got to 20. Like, needs just a few more crackers. 22? No. 1 more cracker should do it. So, yeah, 23 crackers. But I have 23 in here. But just to be contrary, I'm going to put 24 in there. Watch out. So daring, aren't I? 24 Ritz crackers. They're like 30, 31 I counted in a ream. It's like, that would be a lot easier if I could just do it that way and maybe alter the ingredients a little bit, but I'm not going to go to all the trouble to try to figure that out. Now, this may be a mistake. I'm pretty sure it will be, but I should have used a contained mixer with a top on it because it's probably going to go all over the place. Oh, go down. I've got this chopper thing, you know. Really? Oh, not too bad. Um, Probably should have used the chopper thing. Yeah, contained chopper. All right. Detach this first. I know, I'm such a rebel adding that extra cracker. All right. Now, if you're gonna stick your finger in the if you're gonna stick your finger around the blades, you want to make sure it's detached from the electrical source. I don't want a Ritz finger pie. I'm not making anything with lady fingers or man fingers. All right. I didn't quite get them. Didn't quite get all of them chopped up there. Eh, I'm gonna go again. A little bit more. Yeah, should have used the other chopper. But it was just like this. All right, that's gonna be it. Because once they're in the liquid, they'll mush all up, I'm pretty sure, and not gonna matter so much. And even if there are a few chunks, I don't think that's gonna really make a big difference in the pie overall. Ah, ooh, all right. So we've got our 24 crackers and there's it's also got chopped walnuts. I don't know if I mentioned chopped walnuts as one of the ingredients. Uh, when I was talking about it a minute ago. But yeah, it's got one. I'm going to the little chopper this time for the nuts. 1 cup of chopped walnut. Walnuts are not a walnut is not my favorite nut. But when it's all chopped up, it's not so bad. But if I'm just eating nuts by themselves, I think walnuts are too bitter. All right, so use the chopper thing here. All right. 1 cup chopped walnuts, and I'm gonna put some of these Ritz crackers back in this thing. This thing looks like it works better for chopping up those. All right. Try to use as few pieces of equipment as possible, just so I don't have to wash a bunch of different things. But that's all right. Not that big of a deal. Ah, there we go. All right. Need my spatula. All right. Make sure I got everything. Egg whites, baking powder, sugar, 24 crackers, 1 cup chopped walnuts, and a teaspoon of vanilla. Yes. Okay. I beat the egg whites till stiff. Add sugar and vanilla. Fold in slowly the crackers and nuts. So usually when it says to fold it in, you just don't want to like aggressively stir it because you still want the airiness that you created with the egg whites. But if you stir it too much, it's just gonna all fall flat. All right. And then we put it into, it says, a well buttered 9-inch pie pan. So I'm just going to use my hands and just spread the butter all around it. So this version does not. Oh, I already talked about that. It doesn't require the pie crust. Yeah. Anyway, so there we go. That looks well buttered. Now my hands are well buttered. All right. I'm gonna put this into the pie pan. Seems very odd to me. Just this whole thing. Just uh, not any kind of. It's not like any dessert I've made before. I'll spread it out. Pie plate. I probably should have beat the sugar in with the egg whites, but I was just trying to go by the directions, and I don't know, maybe they left out that step. Oh well, I'm just gonna go with it. See how it turns out. I'm gonna eat it either way. All right. Well, that's it. Monica says that looks gross. It certainly is interesting. I'll say that. All right, it's going in the oven. Hmm. Well, we can blame the Avondale Women's Club, wherever they were. Most of them are probably gone by now. Um. Oh, Monica, technical difficulties on this end. Okay, so the crackers, I just I just chopped all the crackers up, the 24 buttered rounds, and there was a cup of chopped walnuts. Oh, you talked about the walnuts, so you probably got that part. Um, yeah. So it goes in for. Oh yeah, Alexa, set a timer for 20 minutes.
20 minutes, starting now.
Okay. So 20 to 30
I'm not
minutes.
quite sure how to help you with that.
She's still talking. Um, 20 or 30 minutes until golden brown. And then it says, when cool, top with Dream Whip, which is I don't know how many people actually use Dream Whip anymore, but basically it's a dried version of Cool Whip. You reconstitute it with milk, I think, or something like that. But I think I've got some Cool Whip, Cool Whip in the freezer, but I don't know if I'm going to do that part. I might just take a look at it when it's done and see. I don't know. I know it's kind of odd that crackers with sugar and eggs with Cool Whip on top sounds interesting. I'll see how it goes. I don't know. Anyway, well, I'm not going to stay on here for the next 20 minutes until it's done. So I will hop off of here and I will take a picture. I might even record a video of what it looks like when it comes out and maybe cutting into it or something like that. Um, I might use the recording studio. Substack has a new recording studio where instead of going live, you can just record videos. So I might record one of me taking it out and maybe putting Cool Whip on it. I don't know. We'll see. So thanks everybody for joining. I hope this was at least entertaining, if not educational. Thank you, Ashley and Marnie and Monica. That's the ones I remember at least talking, commenting. Um, yeah. So anyway, if you're just here watching, thanks for joining in and watching. And if you want to try this for yourself, I'll let you know how it is first, and then you can decide for yourself whether or not you want to try it. So anyway, thanks, and I'll see you next time. Bye.